It's cold and delicious. What is going on? All right, everybody. Well, it wasn't a bad sales weekend, but it wasn't a great sales weekend. It was okay. It was okay. But it was fine. Yeah. Did Friday was good. Saturday did about 360. Yesterday just about 5. So it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Yes, indeed, Puddins. High octane bean juice. Death Wish coffee. I think my new favorite coffee. Yeah, I sold a lot of cheap stuff too. Some decent stuff. Nothing big. Nothing over. I think $60 was the biggest sale. But yeah, let's take a look at the. I'm not going to do all the postcards. Going to do some of them, mostly just the ones over $10. And I did have a couple of multi-quantity postcard listings, so postcard sales rather. So that was good. But let's take a look. So this is everything Saturday, Sunday, and this morning till now, postcard wise. We've got part of Watsonville Beach, Watsonville, California. We got some people just hanging out on the beach. This has been in the store for a while. This is actually part of like some of the first postcards I listed. Took an offer on this one for $10. Not postcards, but slides. Listed these last year when I did all my slide listings for Christmas in the Philippines, Technicolor and Kodachrome. So those sold. Took an offer on those for $15. Then we've got the Hubble Lighthouse Nubble, in York, Maine, undivided back. Some interesting postmarks. Maybe that's what sold it. No idea. Still pretty cool. Been in the store a long time. Sold for $11.16 full asking price. Here's a religious postcard. This came from one of the albums I bought off of eBay. I don't usually sell a lot of religious cards, but this one's pretty damn religious. It's Bible verse down here, Philippians 4:19. Kind of just cool looking card, I think. So that's why I put it up here. This only sold for $4, but the rest of these are all higher dollar. Took an offer for $40 on this one. Yeah, sort of a non-racially sensitive comment on the back. Yeah, large log cart, $40. These two are lenticular cards. I actually got these this weekend. Just listed them this weekend. They sold the same day. They are like the 3D flasher style lenticular postcards, both of Bangkok, Thailand. I have got 4 of them. The lady I worked with at the rummage sale let me know that she had some more postcards for me, and I went and picked them up. Got a whole bunch, paid $15, paid for it with just these two, Prasar Prathabha in Bangkok, Thailand. And this is the Pantheon and Giant's Demon, Bangkok, Thailand. 2 big multi-quantity orders. First one is all Chicago World's Fair, which is kind of funny because these sold right after I got home and started sorting through the postcards I got. There was a whole bunch of Chicago World's Fair postcards that I picked up. So these have actually been around for a while, but it was pretty nice. $50 order, 33 net order. I'll take it. And then these are all St. John's University, Collegeville, Minnesota. These came off of the album I bought off of eBay. I won it at auction. I am $60 all in on the album. And one of the reasons I got it was the St. John's University, Collegeville, Minnesota. I saw it in the pictures. There weren't many listed. There were plenty of sold. and they all looked in pretty good condition. Somebody came in, they didn't buy all of them, but they bought 8 of them for $94.65. They did get a 25% off discount for multi-item purchase, which is just fine. And then I only had it promoted 5%. So net puts me in the profit just on these cards, which is great. This came from Just in Time. Been in the store since October. China City restaurant takeout menu. Obviously got some creases. This sold $52.95. There may have been an offer involved here. I think $40 probably is what it was. We've got, this came from the military trolleys and Czechoslovakian lot that I bought last year. A lot of it sold off of Whatnot. A lot of you folks bought those cards off Whatnot. Some of the military ones I held back, put on eBay. This one sold for $13.45. And then had probably one of the best sourcing weekends I had all weekend. I wasn't even going to go out, but I saw that there was a community yard sale about a mile from my house. And I'm like, well, I got to go to that. And the first place I went to had a bunch of Elvis stuff sitting out. And I took a look at it, comped a couple of pieces. It was mostly new in package, or at least in the package. And I asked how much they wanted, and there was probably about 30 or 40 pieces. They said 150. I said, I don't know how long I'm going to sit on this. I'd be more comfortable at 100. They said 120. I said, okay. And I put it in my bin and put the bin in the car. I listed about half of it yesterday. So we've got Gospel Elvis here, went up for 110. The 2008 Elvis and Priscilla Collector's Edition Wedding Day for $90. Just a little jigsaw puzzle for $10. This was not from that sale, but got this for, I think, $2. Sealed, nice pen set. More Elvis stuff. Matchbox, Elvis Airplane, $30. $20 for his cars. Matchbox. Elvis from Blue Hawaii, $27.95. Still in shrink. This little dashboard ornament where his hips wiggle. Only one of these on eBay right now. There's some other ones that are like from a different manufacturer that are up for like $100. I think that's insane. Karate Elvis, still in shrink. Timeless Treasures Elvis from Mattel. This is kind of Barbie related, $35. Here's Barbie Loves Elvis Collector's Edition, $35. And Elvis in his white jumpsuit from another Mattel Timeless Treasures. That went up for $55. So that was just the first sale that I went to. I ended up going to maybe 7 or 8, and I ended up at one of the best sales I've ever been to, and we'll go over that later on. But that $100 ended up in about $550 worth of listings so far, and there is another half a bin to go that I haven't started listing yet. But that, I could have been happy with that buy. I could have just gone home. Dude, you guys, wait till the end of the show. What I got, I still can't believe everything that I got and how much I paid for it. Like, it is insane. Insane. So I'm going to leave it there and keep you guys on the edge of your seats until later on in the show. Yeah. I'm going to be busy. I got a lot of cleaning to do. I have to do my laundry from Burning Man from last year. I have to pack for Burning Man for this year. I've got my plane booked, my flight booked for when the middle of my trip coming back and shipping orders, which I still think I'm insane for doing, but I'm doing it anyways, so my store doesn't die. Yeah, it's gonna be quite, from now until about mid-September is going to be very busy and crazy. All right, let's start with these larger orders. So how was everybody else's weekend? Sales wise, sourcing wise, all the things. Good, bad, meh. On a scale of 1 to infinity, infinity being a undefined number of gargantuan proportions that can really only exist in the theoretical state because the human brain can't actually contemplate what infinity looks like. So, on a scale of 1 to that, how were sales and sourcing? It was hot. Yeah, it was very hot Saturday. In there. Yeah, I typically don't do terrible in July. Like, I feel like because I'm outsourcing and I'm listing a bunch of new stuff, and it tends to be a little bit more eclectic listing wise, and a little bit less like grinding it out, sewing patterns, slides, stuff like that. Like, I feel like my sales during the summer months outperform a lot of times what I do in Q4. I don't know if that's the case this year, but I've definitely had like a few really good sales days, but they were pushed on by like some high dollar sales, like the giant freaking Matador painting and that lithograph. So those kind of larger ticket items tend to skew skew it all. So it is hard to say. Also, my store this year is about 15% larger than it was at this point last year. I think that's right. Yes. So that is also going to skew the number. I know it's better than last year, just because for the mere sake of I've stepped it up a lot better on the sourcing and on the listing. You know, last year this time I was doing a lot of whatnot, and I think that ended up being more of a distraction and a setback than it was any benefit. Like, it was whatnot is like the freaking casino of reselling in a lot of ways. I mean, I think there's ways to do it if you can. I think Popeye's got a pretty damn good setup the way he's doing it. But I also think that the market is a little saturated right now on whatnot, and not just postcards. I'm like everything. Like there are so many sellers now, which really is good for buyers. If you want to go source on whatnot, there are some deals to be had. Come winter, I may be going back on there just for that purpose. But right now, my dollar goes too far at garage sales and yard sales to put it anywhere else from a sourcing standpoint. Plus, I've got pretty good setup for free stuff, and the amount of free stuff that I've listed and sold this year, I don't think I've ever had so much inventory and sales of stuff I didn't have to pay for. Some of that stuff was one-off, but some of it is going to be good longer term. All right. Oh, did I forget? So I did forget a thing. Man. All right. Well, that's no biggie. Nice. Dude, right? That's some of many of my best sales are in lots where they don't show the best stuff, but you sort of have to read the lot, right? be like, all right, I see this thing and this thing here. I think that means there's probably a good chance I'm going to find this other thing or something like it. And, if you can get it for the right price, hell yeah. Hey, dude, I'm busy. I gave you treats already. You want to say hi to the peeps? You want to say hi to the peeps? You, don't you? Okay. From the beans. Show the beans. Show the beans. Come on. There they are. Off. Don't bite my nose. Look at them claws. All right, bud. You want treats? You want treats? All right, come on. Put you down. Okay, come on. Go. All right. Yeah, totally. That. Oh, and hey, part of that postcard buy. What do you know? We've got more Continentals, just like that. Asking shall receive. Ooh, I need to order those now. All right. It's gonna make it. See if that's the last one. Nope. Nope. Didn't make it. All right. Reprint one of these. Those two. Uh-oh. That's not good. I think I just screwed up a whole bunch of these. Okay, I know that one's right. There were cats fighting. Not my cats. All right. Where were we? I just messed up a whole bunch of cards, I think. Or, let's see. Oh, nope, that one's there. Should be. Okay, I know this one's going to be fun. Epic. Okay, I think these are the two that got messed up. It happens. Luckily, I catch them more often nowadays. Okay. So that is Campus Chapel. Katie Hubbard. All right, we know that one. There's Katie Hubbard. It's toast. Dang it. All right, so that one is Wilson, which was wrong. So that means it's that one. Okay, so then we know this one's wrong. Which I'm feeling. Okay, that is. Okay. Okay. So then that one we need to reprint. So we had, yeah. Crisis averted. You get one wrong out of your flow and it messes up everything downstream. All right, we're back on track. Catch up to the chat here. Sorry, I've been neglecting. I had to fix my mistakes. It's been slow this morning. Yeah, more listing, more money. It's true. Yeah, I only had one first class outside of the multi-quantity. Yeah, I mean, like, I had a lot of $2 and $3 postcards. That's why I didn't like spend a lot of time on the what sold. I'm like, a lot of it's very like ho hum, Bryce Canyon, state capitals. Wrong. They can't generate the label. Okay. What's wrong here? I see. See if that helps. It's going to Puerto Rico, and I keep getting errors. Maybe because it's all caps. Why won't this work? Maybe because the city name is misspelled. Nope. All right, let's see if Pirate Ship recognizes it or if it's just an eBay problem. It's an eBay problem. All right. Well, ESE. Ah. Well, I think it's in there as a state. Nope, they entered it as a country. That's the issue. eBay needs to fix that. Whatever. Label's printed now. I could go and void it and cancel the order and fix the shit, but I'm too late now. So, good to know. Not the end of the world. I'm not. I might be losing like 30 cents on that. I know. I just printed first class, which not what I wanted to do, but it's out of my way now. It's honestly, it is worth the couple of bucks for the 30 or 40 minutes it would take me to like chase it down and make it right. The only alternative would be canceling the order. And then I got to message the customer, and then I got to relist the item and send them the link and hope they buy it again and hope they do it right. Like, and honestly, probably like 3 or 4 times out of 10, I'm willing to do that. Not this time. All right. What do we got left here? We've got 16 items. That ain't too bad. We can do that. Let's get these slides done first. Yeah, just gonna go ahead and leave them right in there. You know what? Somebody paid $10 to ship the slides. I don't know why. I had my weight off because it was originally as flat rate shipping, and when I changed everything over to Ground Advantage, I think I just had a random number in for the weight. So I made all of that back on shipping these here slides. So all is right in the world. I don't get why eBay doesn't just let you do either, right? Like, it shouldn't come down to affecting the buyer or the seller, rather. Like, but of course it does. Journey's Greatest Hits on cassette sold for $10. Got it for free at the rummage sale from the Land of Opportunity. I think I've listed all of the individual cassettes that are going to get listed from that. The only thing I have left now are putting together lots, which may just wait till after Burning Man. I still have a bunch of cassettes to go into lots from the Packwood Flea Market, which, by the way, Cameron, if you're still here, Packwood Flea is going to be coming up again in August. It happens twice a year. For those of you out there who may be near the Northwest or would like a big-ass flea market to go to in Washington State in the shadow of Mount St. Helens and Mount Baker, not Baker, St. Helens and Rainier, actually. It kind of nestled in between. End of August, I'll be at Burning Man, but y'all can go get some goodies. Last minute sourcing for the end of the summer. I have heard that the August one is better than the early summer one because everyone's trying to get rid of their stuff, and there are some crazy deals to be had. I've also heard that it's just people putting out all the stuff that they didn't sell earlier in the summer. So you have less good stuff. But it's kind of like going to an estate sale on the second day. You may not get the cream of the crop in terms of items, but you're going to get the best deals because of motivated sellers. All right, sold this Bolograph pen set. It's really nice. I picked it up at the rummage sale. I bought all that office supply stuff for, I think, either $10 or $15, and this sold for $20. So either way, it sold. It will make all profit. That'll work. Seems pretty slow for a Monday right now. I don't know what's going on. 16 of you out in chat. Thanks for coming in. Don't forget to hit the thumbsy up C button and, subscribe. Send your super chats and super thanks. Tell a friend. I'll be right back. Alrighty. Next, sold a pocket knife. This also came from Packwood Flea. Took an offer. I started to notice things slowing down, I went back and put offers on a lot of my items. So this I had listed for 110. Took an offer for $91.95. It's a really nice Wenger Ranger. It's a tough one to say, but in damn near pristine condition. I am deep in the profit already on all the pocket knives that I purchased that weekend. Basically made all my money back on the first one that sold. So that was a pretty nice sale. This came in late the day yesterday. Kind of saved the day. It wasn't a terrible sales day regardless, but it took a mess sales day to a good sales day. Gonna make a few bucks on the shipping as well. All right, we'll do these things next year. This is kind of funny. Sold some hair extensions. I got these out of the antique shop down the street closing. They're new, in package. They sold for $8. Here is, believe it or not the first hair extensions I've ever sold on eBay. All right, sold a Burke. The Last Samurai by Helen DeWitt. Paperback, got it for free, sold for an amount of money that I will tell you when I'm done talking right now. $5 plus shipping. Sold a DVD called Illegal. Winner of something at Cannes. Sold it for, I believe, $11 and some change. Let's see if that's right. We will find out. I was correct. $11.66. Put this up on screen. Sold another one of these medals. This ended up being a great buy. World War I on the ribbon. It's got the name of the person on the back here. RNE is RE is Royal Engineers, so this is British. Took an offer for $36, which is totally fine. It's not you, it's us. Yes, I know, eBay. It's definitely you and not me. We'll throw this in there. Keep that. That. Look at that. We're down to 8. Looks like we have a late arrival postcard. Probably just push that to tomorrow. Sold this Heritage Collection cross-stitch pattern. Sold for 16 something. It's new in the package, still sealed. I believe I got that for free earlier this year. Quite a few things going up that I didn't have to pay for. I like that. Sold this little machinist Pioneer pocket scale tool. Sold for $6.26. That'll work. Let's go in that. Not quite. Sold this Sunset Salad Cookbook. Sunset Salad Book. Recipe book. From Sunset Magazine. Sold for $5.95. You're going to go with the sandwich method. So close. Oh, let me catch up on chat here. Sorry. Morning, Ping. What's up, Steve? What is up? Steve, you missed the beginning of the show. I had a huge Elvis haul this weekend. I'll show a little bit here at the end in the show and tell portion. Yeah, it was a crazy sourcing weekend. All right, sold a record. We'll just get this ready. Oops. Sold Sunny and Cher. All I Need Is You for $536. Big money record. That's been in the store quite some time. At least 2 years. There's some sort of loud machine out on the street. Not sure if you can hear that rumbling. Sold this national park map to Yellowstone National Park. Been in the store since October, and it sold for $12.76. Wonder if we're making great time. We gotta get it. This is gonna be easy. Yeah, take a look if I can send out any offers. $11 of them. 11 offers. Let's see here. I'll do 20 on that. 20 on that. 20 on that. And on everything else. this menu. Perfect. Oops. This is just becoming part of the package now. Okay. The big end of the day is the first lot of Franco Maria Ricci FMR magazines. I just got a reminder. Big ass lot of these FMR magazines. This is the first lot that sold. It sold for $62.95. This is issues 17 through 27. And I have like 3-ish more lots of these to sell. So pretty stoked about that, especially since I didn't pay nothing for them. I don't think there's going to fit in a large flat rate, although it would be nice. All right. There's really only one way for these to go. And yes, they're heavy as all hell. It's 19 pounds of paper. 13, 8, 17. Came in a little bit under. A little bit under. Gonna make some money on the shipping though. We paid 30 and it cost 18. So that's nice. Come on. Why can't you generate this label? Not going to Puerto Rico. There we go. All right. I will be right back. I need to grab the item that I forgot. Oh, this is going priority. Nice. Okay, cool. I'll be right back. All right. Sold another postcard. Test that out real quick. Right. And then we sold a pocket knife. It's a Camelus Camco Boy Scout camping knife. With the bail. The bail always helps. Pretty nice condition. Not perfect, but, not bad either. 1975. I sent out an offer just a little while ago, and somebody took it. So, all right. I just have a really perfect piece of cardboard for this. I thought I did. Guess I didn't. Have a birthday. Let's put the label on it first. How about that? Sold these little Warhammer fellas. Still in the package. Where did I get them? I don't remember. They've been listed since March. No idea where they came from. No recollection whatsoever. But they sold for $30. So good job, me in March. These would have had to have come from the free estate sale or free at that time. I don't think there was any yard sales yet. And then the last item out of this store, there's one out of the other one, is this board game that I bought about a month ago, maybe a little more than that, May 2023, so a couple of months. House of Games Logger Timber board game, 1977, complete. Little bit of wear on it, nothing too crazy, and it sold for full asking price of $60 plus shipping, and it's going to Oregon. Mailing box. All right, we're going to use the good old patented primetime treasure hunter super secret two of the same box Frankenbox shipping method USPS doesn't want you to know about. So don't you go telling any of them primetime goons what I'm up to. See, the secret to being able to do this method, not using two different kinds of boxes, it's right on the top here. You just do a little bit of a indenty-wenty, and then just leave it right on down. Sometimes you'll get a split along one of these. It's not the end of the world. Just deal with it. Sometimes it takes a little finesse. Finesse is my middle name. There we go. Let's get a little void fill in there. All right. Final item of the day. All in all, pretty easy. Come on. Switch account. Isn't it letting me switch account? Come on. Here. Is this little tube game, Ecommerce from the 70s. The graphics on it are just amazing. It's a kit. It's a toothpick kit. It's not a game. You make this thing out of what is it? It's not a dodecahedron. It's a polyhedron. And it's sold for $12. Surprised it took so long, but whatevs. It is what it is. All right, now let me get this stuff outside and we can get on with the fun stuff. I'll catch up with the chat in just a sec. Here's your view. I'll be back as soon as I get this packed. Close that down, close that down. Close, tabs. All right. What's up, Down? Well, it's okay. We're going to be doing some show and tell here. And it's Monday. I'm usually on, last Monday was like 3 hours. It's not unusual to be up early on these, so we're going late on these. All right. Let me put these out and we will get on with it. All right. So, best laid plans of mice and men, right? So I showed what I listed already from the first yard sale at the beginning of the show. They had a whole ton of Elvis stuff out, and I just was like, how much all of it? So I bought all of it. That's what you do. That's how you get good deals. Got a nice Elvis bag, a couple of them actually. This is not Elvis, but it was there was a bunch of lunch boxes. This was part of it. They threw this in there. Bazooka tin lunchbox. I don't think it's old, but it's still kind of cool. Another little Elvis handbag. Another Elvis lunchbox. One thing I have learned is Elvis people sure do like their Elvis. Tin tote. The Wertheimer collection. So yeah, we might be able to, may not be big money on this stuff, but there was big money items in there. GI Blues starring Elvis Presley, another tin litho. 2000, so not super old, but technically vintage. And this one is pretty cool. I like this one. Like the TV set lunchbox. Oh, there's something in it. What's in it? Oh. So yeah, those were part of that $120 buy. And then another bag here. Right there, very famous image of him. I think I sold a similar. I know where this is. This is at the Mississippi State Fair. I sold a photograph that basically was exactly that I've in the Elvis photos that I've been selling off forever. All right, then we have the Elvis Presley collection. These are Mattel. Here's the Army years. Here's another one. This is the first in the series of the Elvis Presley. There's also Mattel. Just straight up Elvis. The first in the series. Looks like Jailhouse Rock Elvis or... And then we got Blue Hawaii, Elvis Aloha from Hawaii, sorry. Another famous, very famous record of his. There were 4 Elvis M&M Christmas ornaments, 3 Elvis Christmas M&M ornaments. So with Christmas coming up, probably get those listed. Not new, but that's okay. I haven't listed these yet. I actually had 2 of these, so this should be easy. The other one was in its original shipping box, so I think they went up for like $20. This one's not perfect on the box, but it's okay. Elvis calendar from the year 2000. From the year 2000. This is, I don't even know what this is. Alfred Wertheimer stickers? I don't know. Stickers or coasters? Oh, 12 letters and envelopes. There we go. CD? Nope, same thing. Letters and envelopes. Elvis Nightlight, because Who doesn't need an Elvis nightlight? Although you can just take it out and make it not a nightlight. Some guitar pick sticky notes. Really big Elvis lenticular. Tin signs. These are Wertheimer collection. One. This is from what year? I don't know. And another one here, 1999, sealed in the plastic still. So there's that. And one more, a vintage metal sign. This is an authentic reproduction. The personal Elvis Presley. Sign of the times. So yeah, like the best stuff obviously is probably this, and maybe some of the lunch boxes, and really the best of the stuff I already listed. But yeah, I'm gonna finish getting this stuff listed today because I am really excited for some of the other stuff that I found. So I did, I went to probably like 8 sales. And I found stuff. I found some cool stuff. But then I ended up at this sale and started looking around. I'm like, okay, there's cool stuff here. Let's see kind of where the things. There was price tags on everything. Yes, that is very true. But also, his stuff sells pretty well. It always sells for me. I have sold a lot of Elvis stuff. I don't need that either. Yeah, right? Okay. So anyways, I start looking around and then I hear them say, ignore the price tags. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets. And I'm like, music to my ears. That's the kind of place that I want to see. So I made myself a little pile of things. This came from a different sale. It's a pen reel that I got for $5. I bought a material estimator calculator for $1. Some antique pen nibs for $3 or $4. I forget. These were a good deal. A couple of these awesome. I need to clean this up, but this is a Boston Navy Yard ashtray, and this is for Checkered Chick. So a couple of cool. People who sold me these sold me for 25 cents for both. Bought a little brooch. Another pen set. Is that what I bought? Oh, this came from that. Yeah. So this came from the other sale. So I made a pile. They had it on the thing, a whole table of pocket knives. And I picked out like 4 or 5 of the best ones. And, just to like get a sense of where they were at. And they're like, all right, for the what you have in your hands, $5. And I'm like, okay. And I looked down on the table and I'm like, how much for all of them? They were like $20. And I'm like, point. Like, you got a box? I'm like, just loaded them all in the box. And here they are. Whole box full of them. Some of them need work, but Here is a Schrade, whatever, Scrimshaw. This is probably a $30 knife on its own in the sheath. Here is a case, I believe. I hit my eyes, guys. I'm getting old. I believe that's a case. Obviously, it needs... A lot of these are going to need some help, but I am not unfamiliar with cleaning knives. Here's a fillet knife in a sheath that is the wrong sheath, but these are $5-10. Then we've got, what's this? This is nice little Japan. Camelus, another Boy Scout style Camelus knife. This is for in here, Craft King. Sounds like there's extra blades in there even. Here we have a Forest Master, another one of these like Boy Scout style knives. Here's another Camelus. These are cool. Just needs cleaning. Camelus. Some advertising knives. Here's another electrician knife. Case electrician knife. We've got Schrade Old Timer. Imperial. Colonial Knife Company. Sportsman. Like, these are the names you want. Here's another Camelus. That needs some help. I can't even make that out. Probably Imperial. Gotta be 30-40 knives in here. Plus, here's another case, I think. Schrade. Again, needs some cleaning and help. Somebody replaced part of the handle with carved wood. That's kind of neat. Yeah, so for $20, I think I did okay. I mean, another Camelus electrician, another Imperial. Ooh. Little alligator, probably Japan. Yeah. So, anyways, I started looking around, making piles, and I'd fill a box. I'd fill a box, and then I'd bring it out. I'd be like, how much? And the full box of stuff, they'd either say $5 or $10. I started looking on the table they had in their driveway, and it was filled with cast iron, like cast iron cookware. And I started looking at, some of the bottoms of them, figuring out who they were. I saw Griswold. I saw Sidney Wagner ware. Some of them were rusted out bottoms, but I started making a pile of cast iron, and I'll show you kind of why it was still there. Oh, I got one of these. I've sold these before. It's a little melty avocado Lux kitchen timer. Yeah, it was right place, right time, dude. Like, so there was a couple of people. It wasn't a super busy sale. I would have expected more people. People were coming up and they'd look around and they'd see some junky stuff, and then they wouldn't investigate further or hang out much longer, and they'd leave. And then there'd be people there who'd start asking for prices, and the guys would be like, give them some stupid low deal. And the people who were there while I was there for like 3 hours. There was about 3 or 4 guys who were there for 3 or 4 hours with me, because we were all going through everything because there was so much good stuff there. So this is what most of the cast iron looked like. I mean, this has got like bugs and bugs in it. But you look at the bottom. So here's the inside. Ew, right? That's a large logo Erie, PA Griswold pan. It needs help, but not that much help. There's another Griswold small logo. No, this was just at a house. They were clearing out clearly what had been an antique store. So here is, I got like multiple large Dutch ovens. I mean, that's, who knows? So this is what a lot of it looked like. Who knows what that's going to say on the bottom? But give me a sec here. So I had one of these pans that started out looking like this yesterday. And I would say probably 20, 30 minutes worth of work on it. I'm using basically just a real simple baking soda and soap, and then using a scrub brush after letting it sit. But it probably needs another go or two on that. The inside's looking fine. But it went from basically that to that. And I'm doing it in batches. So it's, when I say 20, 30 minutes, I'm using, it's rust. That is rust. There is rust and gunk. But no, like, most people are just going to turn that over and be like, oh, that's fucked. It's cast iron. You can't fuck it up. It's like, you can, I don't reseason it. I let the buyer reseason it. I kill it and reseason it. And it's work. But I mean, check this out. This is number 7 on the bottom. On the top, it is, I believe this is, I'm not positive that this is Griswold. It's 7G7. It's got it. It is marked on the bottom. 7G7 S8 4.4 quart. You know, a lot of times with, hold on, let's see if we can get better view in there. This one's got a little bit of rust on the inside. With cast iron, you kind of don't have to make it perfect. It's a forgiving category. you take good pictures and people are like, they want to like make it their own, and part of that is like you can take off all the seasoning. I feel weird about selling 100-year-old food goo on pans anyways, so I don't mind taking it down. You can also, so there's a thing on my channel of cleaning with potato and salt and oil. That's one way to do it. You can also, if you have a self-cleaning oven, you can just burn it off and just take it down to nothing, like back down to its original state. If you want to like make your house all smoky. So that's some of it. We're not even close. It's a nice Coleman lantern. I believe it's not old, probably from the 90s, but any of these metal ones do well. So I grabbed this. I asked them how much they wanted for it. And they said $5. And then I went back 1 second here. And I asked how much for all of them. They're not all perfect. They need cleaning. Some of them need work. Some of them might just get parted out. They need to be drained. $10 for all of them. This one's got fluid in it. This is an old Sears Craftsman, maybe. I won't know until I start cleaning stuff off. Here's a Dietz Jr. Here is a Marswell. Little Wizard. So this is Dietz as well. This one is also. I've sold these things before. This is just dust. I can just hose off. This stuff's give you a better look. Like crusty, dusty. But give me 2 seconds. That is literally just hitting it with the spray in my sink. Like, it's not a lot of... Yeah, there's no selling at Burning Man. That's true. But that's not a difficult job to clean. Let me just get this mostly dry so it doesn't rust. Good enough. Okay. So yeah, this is gonna probably take me the next month to like process, which I'm okay with. I like having stuff on hand that's good inventory to just work. All right, so here's another $10 box. Old school Oster Chrome blender. This is going to Burning Man with me, cocktail shaker. Newcastle EPNS. This is definitely going to go to Burning Man with me. This is too cool. I love these things. It's got the screw top spout with the little filter things in there. So you could put ice and whatever, and it just... you can cement the kerosene. Get some kitty litter and a bucket or bag, and pour the kerosene in with the kitty litter. And then just take it to your hazardous waste place. And it shouldn't be too expensive. There's the top to the Oster. That's like a minimum $50 to $100 blender if it's working. I don't. Some of this stuff I'm literally just throwing in. There's a little Statue of Liberty thing, copper piece. It's missing its top, so that'll probably end up in a junk drawer. But whatevs. Vintage toasters. This is very Art Deco. Somebody put stickers on it. If it works, these do really good too. I love selling that kind of stuff. That'll clean up super nice. 2 of them. Oh wait, 3 of them. $10. Whole box. But wait, there's more. Geneva Forge hunting knife. Super cool old tape measure. Leather bound. Who makes this? Lufkin. This is the brand you want. Here's a U.S. issue pocket knife. These always do really well. Being near the Navy Yard, unsurprising. Aluminum ice cream scoop. These always do good. This one's got name on it. Scoop Right. I grabbed all their little tape measures because, you know, I love me some tape measures. These are pewter ethane, 90% ethane. I don't know what that means. Let's look it up. Pewter, yep. That's the brand. Okay, brand. Ethane pewter. I don't know. They're like these little hunting shot glasses. So maybe I'll just put shot glasses. Yeah, like 15 hunting shot glasses. Yeah, that's what they are, with deer on them. Originally, they had them priced at $10 for 4. Did I get all 4? I got 4. Bishop, California Mule Days belt buckle, 1995. This is cool. Brass smoking accessory. Check this out. It's got a little cigarette rest. and you open it up, and that's your ashtray. Kind of cool. This is General Tool Company Compass. These things always do pretty good. Forged metal. Military buttons. Just threw these in the box. Like I was literally just grabbing shit. Here's another little brass ashtray. These little shoe ashtrays. I've sold those before. I don't think any of these are super old. They might be. I'll have to look them up. But you guys know what military buttons look like. Luckily, I'm still paying for that Auction Professor Patreon. Yeah, the shoes are ashtrays. These are ashtrays. Like single-person ashtrays. This little advertising mirror from the Carolina Mirror Corporation. Little stand-up mirror thing. I did a lot of digging. I was there, like I said, I was there for like 3 hours. Found another pocket knife. This one is... So it's a Pakistan, but they can still sell. It's still a nice, good weight to it. It's got a little crack in the bone handle, but that's okay. I've sold a lot of these too. Little jigger, silver plate jigger. Look them up. They actually do very well. This is probably one of the few silver things that I will polish. Here is Universal Studios of Florida, California. Little pen holder thing with a movie camera guy, a little souvenir. Pretty sure that'll do okay. Needs to tighten the bolt on the bottom, but no biggie. If you guys ever see these, pick them up. Pretty much a guaranteed $15 bill. Little brass paper poker for your desk, receipt poker, whatever you want to do. Yeah, I was running low, but I filled the car before it ran out, and then I came home, and right as I was getting home, I got a text from the lady I worked at the rummage sale with, and she's like, I got some more postcards. And I'm like, okay. So I unloaded in the middle of the day, hottest day of the year so far here. And then went back out and picked up postcards from her. So, and I was very sweaty. Okay, let's see. These, all right. These are tin cups. They're signed Marianne Old Chicago on the bottom of them. It's a set of measuring tin cups. I'll probably clean these up. I think they're cool, but like I said, the pricing. The way that I was thinking about this was I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna make $10 on this. Put it in. Everything else that I got in there is basically free inventory, right? Because I make all my money back on one thing and then some. Here's a Zippo lighter. MSTS. I don't know what that is, but it's older. Obviously needs some help, but yeah, probably just needs a flint. Oh, yeah. And some cleaning. It's an old lighter. All right. You guys want to see another box? For me, when I find a place like that, I'm just like, okay, there's all kinds of good stuff here. Like, there's a lot of money to be made. Mount Sinai Travel Scout. That makes sense. All right, I'll do one more box and then we'll call it a day. So, because I got obviously to list, got to get listing. Yeah, I mean, for me, at some point, the adrenaline just kicks in, and I'm running on pure adrenaline for most of that time. So, there was a lot of really nice glassware at this place too, but because I had just filled my car with a bunch of cast iron, I didn't really trust myself to get home safely. Plus, I was out of room more or less, anyways, with what I picked up. So, yeah. All right, give 1 sec here. One of the other guys I was there with, I don't know. I don't know who this person is. I've seen him out at other sales. And so I was helping him kind of pick out the nice glassware stuff that he should be picking. So I was helping him out. I'm like, you should grab this. I'm pretty sure it's Blanco. You should grab this really cool oyster plate. So I'm like, I'm not going to be going through this, but you can go ahead. I don't military seat. It could be any of those things. Marble shifting toot scout. Sure. This was in with the glass. It's resin. Sasha Brastanoff resin base. Very mid-century style. I thought it was cool. Dude, I couldn't even believe these were there. Super cool enamelware mess kit. I'm thinking of keeping this. Super mid-century style. Another enamelware piece. This was sitting in the workshop on a workbench. I grabbed it because got this thing. It says that it is a Townsend fish skinner. I've never seen one of these. So, kitchen chrome thing that I've never seen. Buy it. Prices are right. A really cool old compass. I don't know if it's a Cracker Jack toy, but it seems too nice to be a Cracker Jack toy. It is plastic. Could just be Cracker Jack. I don't know. Horse tack. Always buy the horse tack. I could probably break this apart, sell them for $15-20 a piece. But I might feel bad about doing that. I haven't decided yet. Some more candlesticks for the candlestick lots. Oh, we moved those already. This another enamelware ashtray. Made in China. Or trinket dish. Call it ashtray. Call it a trinket dish. Whatever. One of these, for the. I don't know if it's old. I think it probably is, looking at how it's put together. It is copper. Definitely copper. Dude, this was also in the workshop. I couldn't believe this. I'm like, what the hell is this doing out here? This is a Durham duplex straight razor. I don't know if you're going to be able to see what it says on there, but it's a salesman sample. Not to be sold. And it's in fantastic condition. Like almost brand new condition. That's probably a $20+ item. Easy. There were some other cast iron pieces I grabbed. Oh, got an old swing line stapler, some old locks. This for ice, like you pick stuff up with that. Some just old little tool things. Oh, this is cool. It's cast iron. It's dirty, but little magnifying thing. Need to clean it up, but it'll get there. Grabbed these $6 Million Man thermos and Disney Rocketeer thermos. Old coffee grinder. These things, I've sold these quite a few times now. They always sell for good money. If I can find the word Italy somewhere on it, it'll sell for great money. This is Golden Flow Studio, filled with 12, 18, 23 karat gold flake paperweight. Paperweight snow globe kind of thing. Yeah, I just think it's cool. Of course, if there's ashtrays there, I grabbed what I could. This one's nice. Lariat ashtray. And then these ones. Here we have a USS Kearsarge ashtray. USS Repose 16 ashtray. Another USS Kearsarge ashtray. USS Constellation ashtray. Super cool Art Deco West clocks. It's a wind up. It is not working right now. Oh, maybe it is working. We'll have to put it on a timer. But yeah, super cool. Oh, it stopped. Oh, it's going again. It needs help. Okay. Some very old spectacles. I didn't see that there was gold stamped on them or 20, like any 10 karat, but who knows? Clean them up. They might have something somewhere. Regardless, old glasses tend to do pretty good. And then some more cast iron in there. So, and there's a whole other bin of cast iron. There's so much fucking cast iron. It's going to take a long time to get cleaned and listed and all that, but yeah, I'm happy about it. Yeah, all those military, there's so much good stuff here. And I think I spent at that sale about $150 all day. Whew. All right. Well, it's been almost 3 hours. It's time for me to get to work. I will be back tomorrow, assuming something sells. Let's cross our fingers. Been listing good stuff, so it should be selling. If eBay's working, that's how they get you, though. All right, y'all. Catch y'all on the flippy flop. See you tomorrow. Bye.